this sense, narcissism is a death cult, and it's predicated on thanatos.
You go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big
Christopher Steele is an enigma. Is he hero? Is he traitor?
Christopher Steele is a guy who picked a fight with two presidents, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, and he's lived to tell the tale.
Christopher Steele, even today, is a mystery.
That now infamous dossier said that President Putin has compromising information on President Trump.
Supposedly a tape made in the Ritz-Carlton in Moscow showing prostitutes hired by Donald Trump urinating on a bed where President Obama and his wife once slept. And would be quite a tape if it in fact existed.
It was extraordinary to hear the details. You almost had to look away.
It quickly became a question in Washington of how much of this was accurate.
I said take out the BB tape, please.
When the dossier was published, it exploded onto the scene, and at the heart of it was this shadowy Russian expert,
Kind of quintessential spy.
a veteran of MI6.
With his blow-up doll act.
So the first thing
He wants your secrets, and he charms it out of you. Hails of murder in the Union cellars. Hails of murder in the Union cellars. Hails of murder in the
Most
Union
of the world
cellars.
first heard your name about 5 years ago, but you stayed silent. Why speak out now? When you bring information, the FBI in 2016 were you acting as a patriot or a paid private intelligence officer? Do you think there's a chance that the Russians played you, fed you disinformation?
At one point, you're on Vladimir Putin's hit list.
It was a story of epic proportion.
Ticking time bomb.
Phony stuff.
It's a bunch of crap. Extraordinary.
It changed history.
I mean, this is the stuff of movies.
I think a lot of this is the stuff of movies.
I think for better or worse, Christopher Steele's going to be remembered as the spy who stepped out of the shadows.
To allow the narcissist to convert to a pathology, the narcissist needs to take away from you all the attributes of life. So first and foremost, the narcissist needs to take away from you your joy. Joy is a sign of life, your sexuality. And later on, your independence, your agency, your social circle, social network, your autonomy, personal autonomy, including financial independence. The narcissists need to take all these away from you, so that ultimately you're not alive. You may be alive physically, but you're a zombie. Only then the narcissist can convert you.
Certainly needs investigating. I mean, I think it's clear that Gill wasn't acting alone in the sense that he drew in other people from UKIP and then everyone came into what he was doing. There was one particular seminar, I think, on the so-called Ukraine peace plan that was organised through Voloshin and Medvedchuk, who is, of course, an ally of Putin.
Today has said that what happened was reprehensible, treasonous and unforgivable, and they're glad that justice has been served. Nigel Farage in the past said he was stunned by Gill's actions. I mean, how much do you take all of that account? That perhaps, as you say, they brought in other people, but it could be a sort of one-off.
I think unlikely to give Russian organisations influencing our political life and our political system. And it may be the vetting and the checking and the policing of Reform UK's own politicians isn't what it should be. The structure isn't there. But I think it's an open question and certainly one that's at the top of my mind at the moment.
Would reform be any more vulnerable with other political parties?
Well, we've had problems in the past with other political parties. I would argue the Conservative Party, when it was in power until recently, was certainly receiving questionable financial donations from ethnic Russians and Russian immigrants. So I don't think it's unique to the Reform UK. I think Reform UK is a party. I don't know exactly how its constitution works. It's probably not played out entirely, but certainly its vetting of candidates in the past has been suspect, and I think it needs to be tightened up.
So is a new party more potentially to Russian influence by its nature. They don't have the checks and balances that other more established parties might have.
I think that's true. Also, the threat involved changes. I mean, I think with the Conservatives over that period from about 2010, the issue was whether financial donations were coming to the party through UK-based individuals were in fact somehow being channeled in by foreign governments, the Russian government in particular, for influence purposes. So I think the situation evolves. I think the threat evolves, the law needs change, and has been changing to try and counter these threats, particularly in terms of foreign agent registration.
Which will allow you to translate the writings, find it, and fulfill
Monday
your
morning
destiny.
coffee in my new mini market.
Dum 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 dum. Joseph Smith was called a prophet. Dum 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 dum.
Even if he is a professor.
And we all know what happened then, don't
like
we?
Me. And the author of Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited.
Hey gang, let's wrap some more of them up in plastic wrap and hand them out to the poor.
Awesome! I can't wait!